All right, we back, fam. Let me get a mic check. Let me get a mic motherfucking check. All right, we about to go in on part two. We ain't even gonna wait long. Just somebody give me a mic check. Warning: following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers and inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. I repeat, warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. I say again, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Now, appreciate it. Let's go.
The excuse I was just giving to this ranch. Let me tell you the excuse.
Oh, but clowning this person that's been supportive to you. Now you want to give that person a wrench? Wow. Oh, boy, you sucking up pretty decent here.
I was given today. And first off, yeah, it was a different Alex. I had nothing to do with this at all. They were using my name. I had nothing to do with it at all.
You're lying. You're fucking lying. You're lying. Lorraine says true. You notice how the only names Tommy could say out of his lying-ass mouth was Mimi and Alex. We know who name that is. He couldn't think of another name other than his child's. Lies is why. He's just a scammer. Right. Now you just heard him say he ain't have shit to do with this. You ain't have shit to do with this, but your name was under it. You didn't have shit to do with this, but you promoted this shit on your channel. You didn't have shit to do with this, but I got the audio of you and Mimi doing the live stream about this shit. And I knew then that you were setting this shit up because it would never happen. Anyway, what's up, Tony? Let's go. And I tell y'all what, though. How about y'all show some love and hit that support link? You who supported and got your money back through GoFundMe, which I had to pay back. Which you don't want me to have it, fine. But support the fucking truth. Let's go.
At a point, I had told Mimi, I'm not comfortable with this thing. Because
if you had at a point told Mimi you weren't comfortable with this thing, Tam, you record everything. You stream everything. You stream yourself taking bubble baths. You stream yourself talking about when you used to take showers with your daughter. You streamed yourself pretending to show your genitals with your daughter. You stream everything. So if you had a problem with this, why didn't you stream and tell people not to donate to something that had your name tied to it? Why didn't you do that? Tommy, you can try to clean this shit up all you want. But listen, I don't care how much bleach you use or whatever you use, the blood is still on your floor. The blood is still splattered over your wall and ceilings, and you missed quite a few spots. You've missed quite a few spots. But you ain't had nothing to do with this? You didn't want nothing to do with this? If you didn't want nothing to do with this, you would have done a live stream and you would have told people, I'm not comfortable with this Soto Cruz thing because I'm not really handling it. These other women are handling it. And really, I don't want you guys donating to something that it appears that I am ahead of, which I'm not. And I'm not comfortable because I don't trust these black bitches, everybody. Hashtag facts if you agree with my assessment. I know only 2 or 3 of y'all gonna do that, but hashtag facts if you agree with my assessment. This man streams everything. Everything about everything, even everything about him taking bubble baths while in Chicago. But you want us to believe that you was uncomfortable with all this, but you let this scam go out. You let it run for well over a year, and you kept saying, well, ain't none of the people that donated asking for their money back. Everybody got their money back. Everybody this. The scam, we just canceled the cruise. You canceled the cruise. In order to cancel the cruise, you're going to admit in this stream, you did last night, that you canceled the cruise. So how can you sit right here and say you was uncomfortable with this and you had nothing to do with it, and you canceled the cruise. If you had nothing to do with it, you can't cancel a cruise that you had nothing to do with. The only way you can cancel a cruise is being the creator of the cruise. You talk too fucking much, man. You talk too fucking much, and I pay too much fucking attention to every word that comes out your mouth. That's why you got a problem with me. That's why you hate me, everybody. Everybody. Beautiful response, family. Facts. Who, me? Me, Tony? I see a few facts. Facts. Beautiful response, family. Facts. This man just said he didn't have nothing to do with it, but then he's going to go and admit that he canceled the cruise, not anybody else. So if you didn't have anything to do with it, and this was, listen, y'all, I got to do this. This man just said in the previous stream I just did, which I put on private for a reason, I'm going to release everything when I'm done, right? Just like we're going to go into part 3 after this. And when we go into part 3, I'm going to put part 2 on private, because when we went from 1 to 2, I put 1 on private. We in 2. When 2 get done, I'm going to put 2 on private and go into 3. When 3 get done, so on and so forth. We're going to do this until I'm done. You understand what I'm saying? This needs to be done, because I'm breaking down every single point that needs to be addressed. Now, this man just said in the previous stream I did that he had nothing to do with it. He didn't set it up. A bunch of women did this, which would mean he can't cancel something that he had nothing to do with and didn't set up. He's lying, and he's telling on himself. You understand what I'm saying? He's telling on himself. You can't cancel a cruise that you didn't set up, Tommy. You yourself in this stream that you did last night, you're going to say, well, I canceled the cruise, not anyone else, so everyone should get their money back. But how can you cancel a cruise that you had nothing to do with? How could you cancel a cruise that you were uncomfortable with? How can you cancel a cruise that a bunch of women set up and they said, you ain't got to do nothing. We're going to do everything. We're going to do this for your birthday. You said that. You can't cancel a cruise that you have nothing to do with. That'd be equal to saying you set up the Soto cruise and then I called and canceled the Soto cruise to fuck with you. Doesn't make sense. Can't happen. You understand what I'm saying? Beautiful response, family. Facts. Soto Nation knew the cruise was a scam, yet they did not say anything. Stop the fuckery. What's up? Straight 100. D to R. I don't know what that is. Crispy said his cult members, Crispy said his cult members are stupid, of course. Even if Soto Nation did know, they are still telling him to keep the money. They love that man, and they show it with support and money. I don't think anyone can change that. No, they can't, but here's what I'm going to tell you something. Yes, somebody can change that. The feds can change it, because if you set up something in trust, that money has to go for that. If you don't use it for that, the money has to be returned, and if people want you to have it, then they can send it back to you. That's not the way shit works. But anyway. True, do you think that Tim Tam scam paying Uncle Sam? Hell to the no. Lorraine says, True, notice how Nobu left zone chat real quick when Tommy welcomed him back with open arms. Nobu got a wrench just to go along with this master story. It's all good. Breaking down the real facts there, True. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Sarah says, I doubt he will pay anyone back. Agreed. Nobu is a damn dummy. Yes, gotta be. The worst of TS, how do he establish his so-called wealth without a paper trail? He can't. There's a paper trail that's going to expose everything. Everything. That's that paper trail. He's returning it, and they're sending it right back. Hey, it is what it is. DJ Just Jay was even scammed with the Soto cruise, yet never said anything to Tyra. And what about Tommy making money off of his horrible raps and using licensed music samples? He got a lot coming. But again, listen to this man, y'all. He just said in a previous stream that I've just done, Part one, he said that he didn't have nothing to do with this, and a bunch of ladies came up with this, and they said, you ain't got to do nothing, Tommy. We're going to do this. We got everything, and we're going to handle this, and we're going to do this. We're doing this for you for your birthday. So how is it now he going to say that he going to continue to push that he had nothing to do with it, but then turn around and say that he the one that canceled the cruise, and since he canceled the cruise, not them, that everybody should have got their money back. You can't cancel a cruise that you never set up, which proves that you set up the cruise. This dude is so deeply rooted in his fucking lies that he has to tell lie after lie after lie to cover up his lie, but he forgets his previous lie, which means that his new lie exposes his previous lie and his scams. Facts. Let's continue. Hit that support link. I don't give a fuck about a like button or none of that. Hit that support link. You know why? Coldest thing out here getting that Tim, and I addressed this shit last night. He knows what's about to come down raining on his ass. Facts. Hit that support link. Act like you know.
Let me tell you the excuse I was given today. And first off,
dislike.
Yeah, it was a different Alex. I had nothing to do with this at all. They were using my name.
Stop. The worst of Tommy Sotomayor, you're going to stop fucking beating me to my shit. I will fucking block you. No, I'm joking. Let me stop joking. This ain't a joking matter. Nah, but you read my mind. The worst of Tommy Sotomayor says the S on Tommy's chest stands for scammer. Oh my God. Would you stay the fuck out of my head? You stalking me. Everybody, the worst of Tommy Sotomayor in my chat is stalking me. He's stalking me. Apologize, the worst of Tommy Sotomayor. Say, I'm sorry. This because it's y'all are actually waking up to the bullshit and seeing shit for what I see it as. You feel me? He said the L on his chest stand for scammer. I swear to God, I was about to say that. He's stalking me, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, it was a different Alex. I had nothing to do with this at all. They were using my name.
He had nothing to do with this at all. They were using his name. You had nothing to do with this at all, but I'm about to play my stream from May 10th and May 17th that proves you had everything to do with it. One thing that proves it, you was on a fucking stream with Mimi and yourself breaking down this shit about the Soto Cruise. Remember when you said you would, they asked if you would dance, and you said you don't dance? The only way you would dance, you said I would dance if something to the effect, I'm paraphrasing, yeah, I would dance if they bring cocaine, then I'll dance, which proves you snort cocaine. Facts. Don't worry about it. I got the audio. It's in my stream, I believe, on the 17th, not the 10th. We shall see. Watch it, everybody.
I had nothing to do with it at all.
You had nothing to do with it at all. I wonder what the court's going to say when I bring up the video that you and Mimi did about the Soto Cruise scam, which you say you had absolutely nothing to do with it. How can you sit up here, Tommy, and tell a bold-faced lie and say that you had absolutely nothing to do with the Soto Cruise when you got a video, a stream out here that you put on private that everybody else got that proves that you was a part of the scam, period. You're in a live stream prior to May 1st of last year with Mimi talking about the Soto Cruise. But yet you're sitting right here telling us and your fans that you had absolutely nothing to do with it at all. Let's back that up. I just want to make this shit clear. Yeah, I know I'm repetitive on certain shit, but repetitive is key. The only way we learned 2 + 2, the only way we learned how to spell the, it, go, everything else was to be repetitive. To keep on doing it, to keep on repeating it, that way it gets instilled in our psyche. You understand what I'm saying? Being repetitive is not bad as what y'all think. Actually, being repetitive actually is how you learn. So, I'm going to be very repetitive.
Let me tell you the excuse I was given today. And first off, yeah, it was a different Alex. I had nothing to do with this at all. They were using my name. I had nothing to do with it at all. At a point, I had told Mimi, I'm not comfortable with this thing because I don't like other people handling stuff and I don't know what they're doing.
But you in the former part of this stream, you said that they said, we got you. We're gonna set this up. We're doing it for your birthday. And you said, okay. But you just then said that you don't like being involved in something or a part of something that you don't know what all they're doing. That makes no sense. You lie so fucking much, dude. You're lying so much in the stream, it's ridiculous. It only got like 12 minutes and something into this shit. I ain't even listened to the fucking rest. I'm gonna deal with pretty much the first 15 minutes. I listened to like the first 12 or whatever, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Let's continue. Because I got to get to my playbacks.
Here's what happened.
Think. Look at it. Body language. Y'all need to stop just listening to the words that are coming out of people's mouth. While listening to the words that are coming out of people's mouth, including myself, you need to turn around and watch their body language. You need to listen to the verbiage. You need to listen to the demeanor. You need to listen to the tone. You understand what I'm saying? These are straight facts. Watch how long he take to explain what he just. Watch this.
Comfortable with this thing because I don't like other people handling stuff and I don't know what they're doing. Here's what happened.
Body language.
Let me try to see if I can start where, because first off, what I'm
no. Listen, Tommy, you way too educated for this shit. You're way too smart to be this dumb. And you know what the telltale sign of a lot of your lies are? This right here, what you just did. I got to play that back because you get tongue-tied. You get tongue-tied. You don't know what to say. You have to throw yourself off while you think. You have to kind of deflect. That's exactly what you do. You hate me more than you hate anybody out here exposing you because I'm the coldest thing exposing you. I'm bred for this, my dude. Let's back up. I got to see that again. It's priceless.
At a point, I had told Mimi, I'm not comfortable with this thing because I don't like other people handling stuff and I don't know what they're doing. Here's what happened.
Watch the change in tone, body language, demeanor, the whole nine. Y'all gotta listen, man. I'm trying to educate y'all. Y'all just won't listen. Y'all keep calling me a stalker, scammer, hater. Please. I'm just saying what he said, Travis. You say I don't think he's educated. He's educated. True. Kiki Green approved he a fake conservative. Here's what I'm saying. I'm just using his words. He's so smart. He is so intelligent. I work for IBM. I went to college. I've done all this and shit. Look, dude, I don't know. I'm just saying what he said, Travis. You say I don't think he's educated. He's educated. True. Kiki Green approved he a fake conservative. Here's what I'm saying. I'm just using his words. He's so smart. He is so intelligent. I work for IBM. I went to college. I've done all this and shit. Look, dude, I don't know where you went to college at, where you worked at, but you didn't learn too much of shit. You didn't. I mean, I don't know.
Let me try to see if I can start where, because first off, what I'm going to do is I didn't know, and I was just sent this list after I had to yell and scream.
No. What you should have done was dealt with what you was about to deal with. But you. Here's what happened. Here's what just happened, y'all. He actually was about to say something, but he said it to himself prior to actually saying it verbally to everyone else, and he realized that didn't sound that good. So what did he do? He just deflected. Watch.
to tell us what happened.
But then you said to say to us, and you knew that it didn't sound right in your motherfucking head, and you said, hold up, I gotta deflect for a minute, and I'll try to come back to that. That's it. This is why this dude hates me, fam. I swear for God, my creator. I don't believe in your Jesus Christ, but I know I was created by a higher entity. I just don't believe in the shit we was told by the very people who scam, hoodwink, con us just like this man is doing, and a whole bunch of a whole host of other things. But anyway, fuck you, block me. Okay, cool, no problem. You asked for it. That's Tommy, y'all. He in here. I hope he called the police and tell them that I'm live streaming on him now, stalking him. Because I'm not stalking him, but go and call him. They should hear this too.
I gotta see if I can start where, because first off, what I'm gonna do is
no. Ain't no first off.
First off, what I'm gonna do.
No.